everyone, and welcome back to Mondays Aren't So Scary. Today, as you can see, is all about hot rollers. Now, they are not a thing of the past. They are for the girl on the go because they are so easy. Stick them in, do the rest of your getting ready, take them out, and go. And they are so pretty and make your hair look really curly and fun, yet not so perfect, I guess, if you wanted to call it that. So it's not something where you're curling every single piece the exact same way all around your head. It's just more kind of fun and laid back. So as you can see, I have had my rollers in, and we're going to show you how to get to this point and also how it finishes off. Alright, so this is what we're working with. I just washed my hair last night. Most of the time I let it dry while I'm sleeping, so I wake up to a bedhead wavy crazy mess. But this is how I start mine out. For this style, you will need some heat protectant spray. Also added some dry shampoo to the ends of my hairspray, and again, this is Tresemme, Tree Chew, my hairbrush, of course, and your hot rollers. The Remington hot rollers, I'm sure they're really cheap, and I got them probably at Walmart or Target. So I have three sizes. The white are the small, pink are medium, and the large are the black ones. And just to tell you, I did already spray my hair with the heat protectant and the dry shampoo just to give it some time to hold before I brush it out and get started. Now I'm going to go ahead and brush through my hair one last time. You want to make sure your hair is nice and smooth and brushed through so that the curls don't like clamp on a, big piece of hair and gets all tangled and doesn't look so pretty. So what I love about these hot rollers too is they're so much more carefree than just doing a curling iron. It makes your hair look a little bit more messy, which I like. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. I just feel like it's a little bit easier because the bottom hair doesn't need to be curled as much as the top hair does, so that's kind of my reasoning behind that. So what I do is I start out with my bang area. I don't want to grab too big of a piece, but I don't also want to not grab enough. So maybe not that much. There we go. So this is a good piece of hair. Now, if your hair is really board straight and you can't get it to curl very good, it would be very helpful to put in some hairspray. Now, mine is okay if it has a little bit of texture, so I'm not going to do that. I'll just do a whole round of it once I have all my hair in curls. So what you do, if you've never used hot rollers before, is you take the piece of hair you want, and then you're going to take a curler, so I'm taking my white one, and you're going to stick it kind of at the base, but you're not going to go quite to the bottom, especially if you have layers. And you're going to wrap the bottom around the curl and continue rolling it up. Now you can also do it where you curl it under. I just do it like this because it's easier. And then you're going to take your clip once you're at the top and put it in so that your curl stays the closest to your scalp. So it looks a little bit crazy, but it seriously does such good things for your hair. Now we're going to go ahead and take this side, because I have some smallish pieces of layers. So we're going to take this, and again I'm going to take one of my rollers. I keep the rollers plugged in until I'm totally done with till I have all of them in my hair, because you don't want them to lose their heat. We're going to curl it and pin it up. Now, as I said before, you want to make sure, at least for me, I like to have the majority of my curl and the smaller curls on top and the larger, more wavy curls on the bottom, just because I feel like it looks a little bit more natural. So I use the medium-sized curlers mainly on the top portion of my hair, and then I'll move down and do the bigger, rounder curls last. So now I'm just going to take another piece. Like I said, you can always section off your hair and do it really systematically, but since these are just very easy and it just looks really fun and messy and not super done up. I'm just going to kind of do kind of around my crown and then do another, right around this area and then the bottom portion. So it's not going to be perfect. Now, something I forgot to mention is you do want to kind of make sure that wherever you want your part to be, you have that already laid out before you go into doing your hair. You don't have to, but it just makes it a little bit easier once you're done. So now I have my next piece of hair. Take a roller, stick it down so that the end of the first part of the layers is where my roller starts. And then I'm going to wrap it around, wrap the hair around the base, and roll it up. I always like to do the clips going, like having the handle portion down, at least for mine, just because it kind of keeps the curlers up a little bit more. At least that's what I found. So that's what you're just going to keep on doing. So I'm just going to go. So that is the final look. Just kidding. But this is how I look after I have all of my colors in. As you could probably tell, don't worry about it if one of your rollers falls out like one of mine just did. So now what I like to do is do my makeup and finish getting ready. Well, these set and set. You want to make sure you keep them in as long as humanly possible before you have to run out the door or before you have to take them out, because they really do best when they sit in your hair the longest possible. Now before I go and get everything else ready to go, I'm going to go ahead and spray them down with some hairspray. So now I'm going to get myself ready to go. So now we have had our rollers in for a good, I don't know, 45 minutes, half an hour-ish. So now we're going to go ahead and remove them. Now I always like to remove my rollers from the bottom up just because they don't get all tangly in each other. We're going to go ahead and do that. One of them already popped out, but it had already cooled, so I didn't really care. Now, as I roll them out, I'm really not being too specific on the way they actually fall. Like I said, it's more of just kind of like that easygoing, laid back look. Now, if you do want them all to kind of, roll to the back or roll to the front, you can always do that as well. It's easy to do. but I just like having them more relaxed. After each kind of layer, even though they're not layers, I just like to spray them down with hairspray because you don't want them to fall too hard or too fast. So here's what they look like right out of the curls. Crazy mazy, but now you can run your hands through them, get them all nice and broken up. Woohoo! And then style them how you please. Probably not like this because it's a little crazy still, but this is what it looks like. Try and kind of tighten it a little bit. So if you are someone who has to go right away, you can stick it up in a bun and keep them all nice and curled until you're ready to release them to the world, or you can always style it now and then have your awesome curls for the next couple of days. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you want to see more like it, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel, and meet me back here next time for the next Mondays Aren't So Scary video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!